Commissioner Marquetti.
Yes, sir. Let's bow our heads, please. Heavenly Father, guide us in this meeting today. Help us to be respectful and to remember we are here for the good of Cass County. Help us to make decisions using wisdom and knowledge. Bless all who came here tonight and their loved ones. Bring our armed forces safely home. Bless our country, our state, and beautiful Cass County. Amen.
Amen. Commissioner Barrera.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Langley,
Here.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Here.
Commissioner Northrup,
Here.
Chair Jones,
Yep.
Commissioner Barrera,
Here.
Commissioner Grice, Commissioner Marquetti,
Here.
and Commissioner Lee.
Here. All right, welcome everybody. I move that we approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, public comment. The floor is now open for public comment, but before you do, it'll have to be for agenda items only. You have 3 minutes. We're not going to respond to any questions. Get with your commissioner afterwards.
Good evening. My name is Paula Boyle. I'm a resident and taxpayer of Dowagiac. I'm standing here tonight to sound the alarm on a critical contractual and financial failure embedded in tonight's agenda packet before you cast your votes. First, under item 0-1, the board is moving to approve $70,800 contract with DLZ for the state line survey. On page 44, your official timeline maps out work across year 1, year 2, year 3. Yet, if you look at page 29, the legally binding state of Michigan grant period terminates permanently on December 31st, 2027. That is a fixed window of less than 18 months from today. You are voting to sign a 3-year project under a state grant that legally expires in less than 18 months. Attachment A also mandates a detailed coroner list of county letterhead, which is completely omitted from this packet. Explain how this county will fund year 3 milestone when the state grant vanishes without triggering a structural deficit. Second, the July financial report under item J1 shows a total breakdown of internal spending controls. On page 14, account 441 for public works shows an amended budget of exactly $1,000. You have already spent over $2,000. You are currently sitting at an unauthorized 209.64% of your legal limit. Page 13 admits you ran out of money and you will need to pull additional funds retroactively to pay for your own per diems and mileage. Furthermore, your tax revenue line on page 14 shows that 83% through the fiscal year, you have collected only 16.35% of your projected taxes, leaving $12.4 million deficit. This is a severe liquidity risk to county payroll. I urge this board to table these items until these deficits or funding gaps are legally resolved.
Thank you, ma'am. Anybody else? All right, the floor is now closed for public comment. Number 1, recognitions. R31-2026, resolution recognizing August as Child Support Month. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Chair, I have this resolution I'd like to read. Resolution by the Board of Commissioners, a resolution to recognize August as Child Support Month. Whereas child support strengthens families and invests in the future of our children, our communities, and our state. And whereas the Michigan Child Support Program exists to encourage and facilitate means by which children receive the emotional and financial support they need from both parents. And whereas child support workers, local prosecutors' offices, court staff, employers, hospitals, and community partners work together to ensure child support is established and payments are processed. And whereas the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services and the Office of Child Support continues its national leadership role in child support collections with $1.3 billion distributed to families in 2025. And whereas during this month, we join with the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services to recognize the contributions of child support workers, employers, local prosecutors' offices, and court staff, hospitals, and community partners to the well-being of children and families. And whereas we thank the tireless efforts of these public servants whose work supports more than 782,000 Michigan children, with the Cass County Friend of the Court having approximately 3,000 of these open cases, and the Cass County Prosecutor's Office assisting with the establishment of some of these cases. And whereas we dedicate August 2026 as Child Support Month in Cass County, and now, therefore, be it resolved, in honor of August 26th, having been declared Child Support Month in the state of Michigan, we sign and dedicate this document to honor and recognize the work of those individuals in Cass County, Michigan, who ensure child support services are available and accessible to its citizens, to encourage people throughout the county to continue to invest in the future of our children, and to thank those who work every day to support children, especially the staff of the Cass County Friend of the Court and Cass County Prosecutor's Office, who work to establish and enforce child support for Cass County families and children. And I move we adopt this resolution.
Second.
Motion on the floor, support. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Marquetti?
Yes.
Commissioner Langley?
Yes.
Commissioner Lawrence?
Yes.
Chair Jones?
Yep.
Commissioner Barrera?
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup?
Yes.
And Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
Resolution passes. Yes, ma'am.
I see that we have people in the audience tonight who would be most happy to accept this resolution.
Please do.
Come on up. Can I introduce all of these people since we have some guests? For you, I'll let you introduce yourself because you're so elderly.
Commissioner Matthews, I am the Friends of Court Director for Cass County. Cheryl Baylor, Judge. Sarah Scotty, Prosecuting Attorney. Kimberly West, Prosecutor's Office. We get back to it. Okay. All right, come on down. Thank you.
Thank you so much for doing that.
Yes, ma'am. Mrs. West didn't know she was going to get a picture on her first time up here. All right. Sir, you have the floor. You can push the button in the middle. Yep.
There we go. Good evening. Thank you. I'm Tom Jordan. I've been a life resident of Silver Creek Township, the preeminent township in Cass County. And I've been board chair of SMC since 2015. I replaced SMC's great founder, Dr. Fred L. Matthews, who served for SMC as board chair for half of a century. I joined the board in 1991, and it's been my pleasure to serve the residents of Cass County in that capacity. I want to give you two quick fun facts on SMC. First, other than Monica, so don't answer, but here's a question for the board. There are two townships outside of Cass County that are actually hey, no cheating. There's two townships that are outside Cass County that are in the SMC district. Any idea which two of these it would be?
Porter and Lawton. Porter Township and Lawton Township.
Nope. Keeler, outside of Cass County.
So Keeler and
Next door to Keeler. Hamilton.
Hamilton,
Yeah.
oh.
So, you know, as board chair, I pound this into the other SMC trustees that we're just not Cass County, but there's 2 in Van Buren County. Another fun fact about SMC you may not know is how we got our mascot, the Roadrunner. As we all know, the Roadrunner bird is not indigenous to this area. And I was up at Grand Valley State University a couple years ago with officials there, and they said, how come you're the Roadrunners? Well, here's what happened. SMC started with Coach Ron Gunn in a nationally recognized cross-country program and track. And so SMC needed a mascot, so the campus allowed the student body to pick the mascot. And so they had ballot boxes all over campus. And the legend goes that the SMC auto shop students, guys, stuffed the ballot boxes with all of their votes, you know, and they voted and voted over and over and over, you know. And that's kind of an American election tradition to stuff ballot boxes.
Too soon.
And so anyway, SMC's mascot was voted in as the Roadrunner because that was their favorite muscle car.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so really we were named after the Plymouth Roadrunner built in Detroit. So something else that was built in Detroit is SMC's 9th president, Dr. Clint Pleasant. And he will come up, and he is sitting right there in the second row. He hailed from Rochester Hills, Michigan. He's the proud and new owner of a home in Milton Township and just cast his first vote in the primary in Cass County. And
Just
he told
one.
me he only voted
Just
once.
once. Yeah, just once.
So Dr. Pleasant has had over 25 years in higher education. He started out in high school at Waterford Carrington High School. He was a wide receiver and all-conference player. He went on and played actually 2 varsity sports in college. He played wide receiver on a football team, and he also played baseball. After that, he went on to become a college basketball coach, obtained his master's degree at the University of Tennessee, and then ultimately got his doctorate degree at Lipscomb University, also in Nashville. From there, he worked at several large and small universities, and then spent the last 20-plus years at Rochester Christian University in Rochester Hills, Michigan. He came home, and he's a lifelong Michigander up until those years out of state. And he had a remarkable career at RCU. He did everything there. He was athletic director. He was senior vice president and special assistant to the president. He was in charge of enrollment. He was in charge of development and about 10 other things I'm not going to list tonight. So we are ecstatic to have him as SMC's 9th president. And he's been married to his lovely wife, Rachel, who is just a blessing. And they have 2 adult daughters, one in college and one about to enter college. So we are very happy to have him here, and we know that he will be a great success here at SMC and take us into the next era. So, Dr. Pleasant.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you donating some time so we can say hello. And I will tell you that the hospitality shown to me and my family from Cass County has been overwhelming, and that surely in part is a reflection on the leadership of the county. So thank you very much. One thing Tom didn't mention, because I don't know if he knows this, and this is the thing that I'm most proud of at the moment. My dad called the other day, and he informed me, because we have my great uncle, who's an attorney in Austin, Texas, is sort of the family historian. And he sent some documentation showing that my great-grandfather, times 4, his last name was Harshman, lived and farmed in Cass County from 1850 to to 1870. So I actually, Tom, have been here longer than you. And I'm thrilled to say that. But no, really, thank you for the time to just say hello. I want to highlight just a few things about SMC and just brag on the institution for a moment. I'm assuming most of you know all sorts of things about SMC, and obviously I'm a short timer, going on 4.5 months, but a few things I want to underscore, and then I'll give the time back to you. We're approaching 2,300 students, and we're going on 9 straight semesters of enrollment growth, and I think that's remarkable. And currently, we're sitting second of all Michigan community colleges in terms of our percentage of growth in this recruiting cycle, so a lot to be proud of. We have 486 beds right now on campus that are completely full. Not only are we full, we have a waiting list. That waiting list right now, and it fluctuates every day, is about 30. So we're bringing people to Cass County, and they're living on our campus. And I will tell you, that's the second most residential capacity among Michigan community colleges. Some of you know that a few years ago we brought back intercollegiate athletics. We have 9 NJCAA varsity sports, but in addition to that, we have 2 affinity groups, and one of them is a bass fishing group, and the other one is esports. And those are in addition to our intercollegiate athletic programs. And I'm happy also to underscore that, in fact, it was just reported to me that our varsity athletes in this spring semester scored higher in terms of average GPA than our non-athletes. So we're not only building the athletic programs on the field and court, but also doing the job in the classroom. Maybe most importantly, and I want to underscore this, I'm incredibly proud of our trades and career workforce development programs. One of the things and one of the reasons why I made the transition from a 4-year liberal arts college university to SMC is because I've always wanted to be in a place where we take the humanities and then we take the real world stuff and we combine them under one roof and we all get along. And at SMC, we are thriving in terms of auto tech, in terms of welding. We have robotics, and we also have the construction trades, and 2 of those 4 programs I just mentioned are completely full, and we probably already need to start thinking creatively about how we can add more capacity. And so I wanted to underscore those 4 programs, and I will tell you that those are programs that are serving both men and women out in industry, making us proud. In addition to that, we have several allied health programs. You've probably all heard about our nursing program, but we do multiple other things, and we're excited about continuing to partner with health facilities in town here. As Tom and I talk on a regular basis, we're thrilled. We have no deferred maintenance on our campus. If you haven't been to campus in a while, please think about coming and visiting. And I think that underscores the fiscal management that we have, also the endowment we have. And I'll end with this. If you don't know what the green light guarantee is, I want to tell you, and then I want to ask that you tell somebody, and hopefully that person will tell somebody. But the green light guarantee is this. If you are a Michigan high school graduate, you can attend SMC tuition free. And whatever the state of Michigan doesn't provide, if there is a balance there, if you come from out of district, and we are thrilled to have students from out of district, then the green light guarantee says this: we will take care of the rest. How does that happen? That happens from private donations and donors that have been kind enough to donate. So now we use that endowment to make sure that any student who wants to come study in Cass County at SMC can do that free of charge. We're trying to be a good neighbor. Thank you for your leadership and being a good neighbor, and I hope I have the chance to meet and interact with every one of you. And this box over here, when you leave, would you please open that box and take a gift home from SMC? There's some nice coffee mugs in there.
Is it one of those nice pens that Mr. Jordan has on his?
Yeah, I'll hand deliver one of those
That's
to you
one.
next
That's
time.
what I'm eyeballing right now.
But thank you very much for listening, and thank you for your time. And really, I hope I
Yes,
get a
sir.
chance to meet all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
He make me want to sign up with my GI Bill and go get in their bass club. All right. Madam Prosecutor and Judge, you all now have the floor.
Thank you. We've told you about Kimberly and the fact that she was going to be joining us. So this is Kimberly West, and we wanted you to know she was a real person, let you meet her in person. But also, we just thought it was a great time to plug, we issued a press release, but I was thinking about over 30 years ago, I met Mike Genuine, who connected me with Kimberly, and he and I were both young lawyers then, and that professional relationship we've had all these years, and he's been at Notre Dame, and he's not only an attorney, but a clinical psychologist. And so we've partnered on a number of things, including bringing mediation to Cass County for our residents that can't afford to pay for a mediator. He handles cases for us at no cost. He does clinical psychology services for us at no cost a lot of times. He brings students to help them, mentor them, teach them how to be good lawyers and mediators, and that's really awesome. And so I'm telling you all of that because a lot of these things take time. And so it's really cool to see this come to fruition. He said to me last year, hey, if we end up having extra money in our budget to fund an extra fellow, would you like to have a fellow in Cass County? And I said, well, you know the answer to that. And so then we ended up having the situation that we had in the prosecutor's office, needing some bodies and needing some attorneys. And so after we had formalized that Kimberly was going to come be a fellow with the courts, I said, well, ask Kimberly what she thought about, well, why not join the prosecutor's office first? Because that way she could have an experience both in their office and with the courts. So it was win-win. And so we all talked, Sarah and Kimberly and I had dinner, and we agreed that that would be a great thing if Kimberly agreed to it, and she did. So I'll let Sarah tell you a little bit about what she's been doing in their office, and then she can tell you a little bit about herself. But I just wanted you to know that, like, a lot of us are always thinking about how great Cass County is, how much we love working here and being a part of our community, but we also want to bring others here and show them how great things are. And this is really just a really great opportunity for us. So we're really excited by it. And we really appreciate Notre Dame Law School for thinking of us for this. So even though I know, Go Irish isn't always the most popular.
I won't say nothing. I got to respect that. I won't say nothing.
Geographically, Notre Dame Law School is the closest law school to Cass County. So.
Thank you. So Kimberly's first couple weeks have been kind of trial by fire, I think I would call it. She's been going to a lot of different kinds of hearings, watching, observing, and this last week or so, her main assignment has been to assist me in preparing for felony jury trials. And she has really taken that on. She's had some really great ideas about organizing things in a way that to help the jury understand it, and watching body camera video and pointing out different things. Lawyering hasn't always been going to a four-year college, getting your undergraduate degree, and then going to law school. For a long, long time, it was more like an apprenticeship. So. And I personally think that is far more valuable than 3 years of law school. So my hope is that with Kimberly's, being able to go to all these different kinds of court hearings and getting the experience of working not only with the prosecution, but we've been able to have a lot of different conversations with defense attorneys about how the court process works and things like that. Everybody has been very welcoming, I would say. And so I appreciate Judge Beeler and Dr. Genuine being willing to share Kimberly with me, and really, really pleased about how things are going so far.
It's my turn now.
No pressure. No pressure.
None at all. None at all. No, I'm just grateful for not only Professor Genuine, but Judge Beeler and Prosecutor Scoggin. It has been a lot to learn since I started on August 5th. But again, I think the word that encapsulates everything is just gratitude. I know that this opportunity didn't have to come along, that I am just grateful to be the one to receive it and to learn from Judge Beeler, and to learn from Prosecutor Scoggin and all the assisting prosecuting attorneys, the defense attorneys. I've just developed such a great respect to see attorneys in action and to see, Judge Buehler adjudicating a case to where I'll eventually get to see the behind the scenes of that process. But yeah, there are some amazing jurists in Cass County, and I'm super grateful to learn from them. I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to develop, and having them as a role model and having them as a guiding light, I should say, is amazing. So I'm excited to be here in Cass County. I'm from Niles, so this isn't, yes, I'm a Niles native, so I'm glad to be starting off my legal career here at home. So thank you all for your time.
Thank
as
you,
well.
ma'am. Thank you.
And hopefully you'll go back and refer to the press release, because Kimberly is shy, but she has a lot of accomplishments. And she was also Miss Niles. I don't know if you saw that in her press release.
What?
So she is a Niles girl, so she's somebody that, we do like to invest in everyone, but we love hometown people, so.
Yeah.
I consider her a
Absolutely.
hometown person, and I hope you'll take the opportunity. She has a county email, set up a time to stop by and just chat with her, because, it is interesting to learn what everyone's role in county government is, and that's part of her learning experience. So I would love it if you would take the challenge to, reach out to her and spend a little time with her. I know everybody's super busy, but that is the most valuable part of your first real jobs, is to learn about things, learn how things work, build relationship, meet people. And you all have different expertise and experience and things that she could learn from. So that's really valuable. So thank you so much for letting us introduce her.
Yes,
but I hope
ma'am.
you'll take it a step further and get to know her, because she's going to be a fabulous lawyer, and she's investing a lot of time in our county, and we, really appreciate it.
We appreciate it as well. Thank you, ma'am.
Anyway, thank you.
All right, Vice Chair Lawrence.
Mr. Chair, I move that Mr. Chair, I move that M-123-2026, the August 13th, 2026 meeting minutes be approved.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Langley,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawrence.
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Northrup,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrera,
Yes.
Commissioner Lee,
Yes.
and Commissioner Marquetti.
All right. Financial report? Can't hear you.
It's in the packet. Do you have any questions, Chair?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I do just, I want to ask one thing. So it looks like that we're right where we should be as far as the budget this year. I mean, the 25, 26 budget. It looks like, as I say, right where it looks good.
Yeah, everything does look to be tracking well. It was stated earlier that the revenues look really low, but property taxes, that's the collection for the county. Those taxes aren't due until the middle of September, so that's very normal that you wouldn't see that in there either. If we saw a bunch in there, I'd be wondering where we got it all at.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? All right. Commissioner reports. District 1,
Nothing at this time.
2,
Nothing at this time.
3, 5, 6,
Nothing.
7, 5.
Yes, I'm not the District 5 representative, but
Right.
the 5, Michael Grice did ask me if I would do his report for him.
Yeah.
So at any rate, the LaGrange Township, and you all got a flyer about this, is having Township Cleanup Days Saturday, August 29th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and on Sunday, August 30th, from the hours of 12 to 2. And there are dumpsters at the Central Cass Fire Department, 23201 M60 in Cassopolis, and LaGrange Township residents only. You have to bring an ID and your utility bill or your property tax. And anybody that's from LaGrange, I hope they take advantage of this, because it does help kind of clean up the township. So.
The Cass Medical Care Facility, that's in Jefferson. isn't it?
Jefferson,
That's
yes,
in
sir.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
All right, that's just across the border. All right, I had a question earlier today. All right, you're back up.
Okay, I just, very briefly, the Fall Festival is, we're zipping along with everything. It's at the fire station in Edwardsburg, September 12th, and it's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the village is purchasing new playground equipment for Gun Park. At the Human Services Coordinating Council, we heard from Deborah Hackworth of Domestic Abuse and Sexual Assault Services, and we also heard from After the Storm. Then I went to the Board of Health last Wednesday, and they send you a monthly email, so I'll keep it brief. Dr. Weil spoke about the prevalence of bats. Apparently, they have encountered quite a number of bats. If a person is bitten by a bat, it is helpful to catch the bat so it can be examined and tested for rabies. However, if it is not rabid, the bat is not rabid, you're okay. But if the bat is, then you have to take these lengthy shots. Now, if they don't get the bat and they can't test it, and you were bitten by one, you got to have the shots. So, I did a Zoom webinar on the additions to federal housing programs for people who want to purchase a home. And of course, there's the income eligibility, and this was presented by Senator Slotkin's staff. The Board of Public Works met, and Alan Smacka's report said the bonds will be sold in February. Right now, they're doing the assessment rolls, and they're getting the needed easements. And so Banks and Lake will probably see sewer, so they can take showers at the end of 2027. And that's it for me.
All right. Commissioner Lee.
Nothing at this time.
For the group, I had a question that I don't want to put nobody on the spot, but Roseanne, her initials are Roseanne Marchetti. Or Jen might know. For our county hazardous waste, do we do anything with, for like any of our county partners, like the medical care facility or Woodlands? Is there a program that we can use for
You know
them?
what? We have not, they're free to bring, if they have something, they're absolutely free to bring it.
Right.
At one time, the library used to bring all of their used electronics.
Right.
But we can certainly, when we get the flyers out, we can certainly let them know that, they're invited if they choose. In fact, we've even had the Pokagon tribe bring things.
So I'll ask our administrator if we could have Ambrosia reach out to the person that was asking tomorrow and square it away.
Okay.
All right, because I didn't have the answer and I was distracted. All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
County partners, we got one out in the audience. You have anything for us, sir? It's GIS. All right, that's the wrong guy. He looks just like the other guy from conservation. You thought too. I'm not the only one. You look like our GIS guy. Not GIS, our conservation. Now I'm all flustered. Stop it. Let me start over. Madam Clerk. All right. Judge Beeler, anything else? Man, that's so embarrassing.
I just wanted to say I gave you 2 handouts. One is for your Reunification Day, and that's for the problem-solving course to celebrate with people who successfully reunified with their children or graduated from a drug treatment court. It's always a fun event, and it also is combined with our beautiful Dodd Park, so it's a nice time to get out and see a county park as well, but it's always a really nice time, and if you could see the joy on people's faces when they go to those events, it really makes it worthwhile, and I know some of you have attended. And then the second thing is there's going to be a 12-week yoga at the library, which is through the local fan chapter and also some opioid funding. And that's targeted for people who are connected to people in recovery or in recovery themselves, but it's open to everyone because we want wellness to be a way that prevents people too from turning to substances, because if you can naturally get your dopamine going, you don't need drugs. So that's a good thing. So I just wanted to share those flyers and kind of encourage everyone to share it with anybody that you might know that might benefit from it. And one of the reasons why I'm a really big advocate for yoga is not because it's any kind of like, it's to get people's bodies moving, but also to give them a way to be able to relax and de-stress without using drugs, and they can do it anywhere. They can do it in their own homes when they don't have childcare, et cetera, and that's what it makes it really attractive as a promising practice, as a recovery method for people, because you know when you have kids, a lot of times people can't afford a babysitter to go to the gym or to go work out or to do other things for wellness, so it's just a really nice opportunity. So I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware of it, to share it with people that might be interested.
Thank you, ma'am. Madam Treasurer? All right. Unfinished business. Number 1, M-124, 2026, motion to adopt the amended Board of Commissioners bylaws, rules of procedure.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move M-124, 2026 to adopt the amended Board of Commissioner bylaws and rules of procedure.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It's the first unfinished business we've had in a while. New business. Number 1, M-125, 2026, motion to approve the Michigan-Indiana State Line Remonumentation Grant Agreement with the State of Michigan, Department of License and Regulatory Affairs, in the amount of $76,994, and to award and approve the related Michigan-Indiana State Line Survey contract to DLZ in the amount of $70,800.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
I move to approve M-125, 2026.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion?
I
Yes,
did have
ma'am.
a couple of questions.
Yeah.
For Alex. And Alex, maybe you could review a little bit about how this all came about.
Good evening. So this is regarding the Michigan-Indiana state line and getting it resurveyed. This is really exciting because I know that this is an initiative that the state has been trying to get off the ground now for years, and they finally are putting the wheels into motion. The last time that the Michigan-Indiana line was surveyed was 1827. So it'll be 200 years. And we're hoping to get that done next year. I did want to address a comment earlier that was made regarding the way that the contract, or the way that the grant is structured. So the grant is split into 3 different grant periods. So I believe that is the years that the commenter was alluding to. So the first year of the grant is soliciting the bid for the remonumentation services. The second year is the actual surveying work. And then the third year is just the completion report and the presentation to the state. So that's just the way that the grant is structured. I know it's technically not 3 calendar years, but that's just the way that the state has it structured. And that's not only for Cass, that's how it is for Berry and St. Joseph and Hillsdale counties as well. And I'm happy to answer any other questions.
Oh, and then one other question. Oh, go ahead.
Turn your mic on.
Is that strictly a Michigan, or does Indiana participate in this too?
Indiana does not participate in this, so it's strictly for Michigan.
Strictly our money then?
Yep, it's strictly Michigan's money.
Well, maybe we can take South Bend back.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I just wanted, now, like you mentioned that there are other counties that are doing this as well. And could you tell us again what those are?
Yeah, so it's going to be the whole stretch of the Michigan-Indiana border.
Oh,
so that's
good,
also
okay.
including Berrien County, St. Joseph, and Hillsdale and Branch, I believe,
Okay.
are the counties that are participating. The surveyor that is doing the work for this, DLZ, they came in, they were the lowest bid, and they also have experience working on the state line. They've completed some work already in Berrien County and in Milton Township, actually, for the Indiana grant, which is separate.
Separate,
So,
okay. Thank you.
Yep,
Anybody else? Thank you, sir.
yep, thank you.
All right, any other discussion? All right, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Number 2, M-126, 2026, motion to approve MOU between Southwest Michigan Planning Commission and Cass County GIS Department.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move
M126, 2026, to approve the MOU between Southwest Michigan Planning Commission and the Cass County GIS Department.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Alex, I got another question. So, okay, so now they're paying Cass County, Southwest Michigan Planning Commission is paying Cass County $35,000. So now, was that a negotiated an amount?
So the funding for this partnership is actually coming from the Michigan Infrastructure Council, and it's the Southwest Michigan Planning Commission is the one administering the grant. And yes, we discussed that amount previously with them.
Okay, good, thank you.
Yep.
And wait, one more thing. Who on this board serves on Southwest Michigan Planning Commission? Oh, Tom? Did they talk about this at all?
I wasn't able to make it last.
Oh,
Tuesday.
okay. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks.
All right. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 3, M127, 2026, motion to adopt Brownfield Redevelopment Authority revolving loan fund policy.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, ma'am.
I move we adopt motion M128 to 2026.
127.
Oh, sorry. M127, 2026.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 4, M128, 2026, motion to rescind the existing Cass County credit card policy.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move M128, 2026, to rescind the existing Cass County credit card policy.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 5, M129, 2026, motion to adopt the purchasing card policy.
Mr.
Chair,
One of you.
I move M129, 2026, to adopt the purchasing card policy.
Support.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Number 6, R33, 2026, resolution to appoint Fernanda de Silva Lamiria, MD, as a deputy medical examiner for Cass County.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
I
sir.
move that we approve R-33-2026, a resolution to appoint Fernanda de Silva Lamera, MD, as Deputy Medical Examiner for Cass County.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Lawrence,
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Barrera.
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
Commissioner Marquetti. And Commissioner Langley.
Yes.
Resolution passes. Number 7, R34, 2026, resolution to appoint Abigail Alexander, MD, as Deputy Medical Examiner for Cass County.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
I move we adopt Resolution R34, 2026.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Discussion?
Yes, I just want to say their credentials were extremely impressive.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess we have good medical examiners.
Anybody else? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Barrera.
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
Commissioner Marquetti.
Yes.
Commissioner Langley.
Yes.
Commissioner Lawrence.
Yes.
And Chair Jones.
Yep. All right. Public comment. Floor is open for public comment. Just remember, keep it to 3 minutes, and we will not be answering any questions. Get with your specific commissioner afterwards.
I'm Paula Boyle from Dowagiac, Boyll, if anybody's taken the correct spelling. I have returned to the microphone to address administrative record following the board's votes, specifically regarding public transparency and adherence to formal procedure standards. Tonight, under 0-2, 0-3, and 0-5, the board voted to approve the Planning Commission MOU, the Brownfield Revolving Loan Fund Policy, and the new purchasing card policy. However, across the 95 pages of the public packet and the operational parameters, legal liabilities, interest rates, and transactional spending limits for these governance tools were left blank. Adopting policy items using the empty templates limits the public's statutory right to evaluate legislative text prior to adoption. Furthermore, executing concurrent card policy updates under motions M-128-2026 and M-129-2026 on record on a single agenda without a staggering transition phase creates an overlapping zone of transactional authority. Regarding public engagement standard, it has been reported that leadership has issued formal warnings to third parties regarding my oversight work. As a constituent exercising my constitutional right to audit public records, I must emphasize that the public oversight is a standard component of municipal transparency. Citizens' review should be met with professional collaboration rather than administrative caution. The public record requires exactitude. For example, Resolution R-031-26 on page 4 cites a child support program distribution of $1.3 billion, while the administrative review on page 3 notes total collections of $1.03 billion, leaving an unreconciled $270 million data discrepancy in the permanent record. Additionally, the second section 4.8 of the board rules, which grants the chair
I don't know what that is.
Unilateral
Unilateral.
authority to extend public comment structurally conflicts with the hard 3-minute restriction on the face of the packet.
Paula, your time is up.
Dowagiac taxpayers
All right, no closed session. District 1. 2. 3. 6. 7. 8. Whoa, we are adjourned.